Okay, what up YouTube? As you can see, we have an unboxing and just gonna jump right into it. And as you guys already know, because you clicked on the video, it is a ThinkPad unboxing. So with Black Friday coming around, I was in the market for a laptop. Currently, I have a Lenovo Flex 3, which I have an unboxing video of that. I've had that laptop for over 4 years now. But, well, that's kind of like a netbook, laptop, tablet type thing. And I never really bought that to use it as a mainstream laptop, but doing schoolwork and stuff, I've been relying on that laptop a whole bunch recently, and it just, got really slow. And I thought about reinstalling Windows in it, but it's a 4-year-old laptop. I don't even know what kind of processor it has in it. I don't think it has a. It has an Intel processor, but I don't think it has like a mainstream processor. I think it has like a processor made specifically for netbooks. So with Black Friday coming up, I was trying to look at the different deals on the laptops, and like I said, that Lenovo, it actually worked out great with me. I like the build quality of it, so I decided to stick with Lenovo because of that Flex 3 being a good option for me, but also because on the Black Friday deals, it seems like a ThinkPad was the best bang for your buck. And what I bought was, this is probably a little too faint, but a ThinkPad T490. And I got the 8th generation Intel Core i7, 1.9 gigahertz up to 4.8 with Turbo Boost, 4 cores. Windows 10 Pro 64, which is the standard for ThinkPads. I got a 14-inch laptop because I didn't want anything too big. I like having compact carrying. Memory, I got 16 gigabytes. Now, the downside about the ThinkPads is that they're soldered, but 16 gigabytes should be plenty of memory. For the hard drive, I got a 512 gigabytes, and it's a SSD. And that's pretty much it. The other stuff is the standard stuff. I also, with the order, I bought a 14-inch ThinkPad sleeve because it was only $12. So the total with taxes and everything was $928.20. So that was with the Black Friday deal and with a 5% student discount since I am a college student. And like I said, I know the 8th generation iCore 7s are older, but for performance, I think that this was the best bang for my buck. And if you guys disagree with that, feel free to leave it in the comments on what you think I should have got. I was originally holding out to look at the Surfaces because at work we have Surfaces, but really at work we use really low power utility applications, and we use the Surfaces a lot to VNC into other computers. But I kind of like the form factor of the Surface, and with the case that we have at work, it seemed pretty rugged. And they had a Black Friday sale. It was like $700 for their Black Friday sale. But the specs on that Surface was like very mediocre compared to this. So I'm hoping that this ThinkPad will last me a while and be able to do everything I want it to do. It's not going to replace my desktop. Definitely, I'm going to have a dedicated desktop, but as far as doing schoolwork and then doing like 3D printing stuff, and I bought a laser engraver to do laser engraver stuff. That's why I bought this ThinkPad. So I rambled on long enough. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. And I was looking at getting the T490S, the slim model, But the deciding factor for me with that was that the slim model didn't have a dedicated Ethernet port, which is another reason why I didn't want to get the Surface. I wasn't ready to give up a dedicated Ethernet port just yet. So, big bag with just a little setup guide in it, but we can always read that later. Let's get to the good stuff. So it is a pretty light laptop. Obviously, it's heavier than my Flex 3, but it's not too heavy. And it's the traditional ThinkPad front. Like I said, it has a full Ethernet port, USB port on the side. Has something weird going on here. I don't know if that's for a hard drive or what. Front has nothing. This side has HDMI, USB, USB-C, and I guess it's a SATA port right here. Yeah, it looks like it's a SATA port. Micro SD card, headphone jack, microphone jack, and then nothing on the back. I don't want to drop it, so let me open it up. And I did get the matte screen. That's the one thing. That's another thing about these T490s is you can get them in pretty much any configuration you want. They even had touchscreen ones. You can get all sorts of different processors in them. So let's go ahead and let me do a keyboard check real quick. Yeah, it's a nice keyboard. And let's go ahead and power it up. Guess it needs a... Uh-oh, maybe I need to read the start menu. I wonder if they have something weird going on with the... Well, I guess I actually had to read the Get Started guide to see what it says. Setup guide. Shows everything it comes with. It comes with USB to display port, USB-C to VGA, USB-C to HDMI, which I don't know why they have that, because it has a HDMI cable. Initial setup. I guess initial setup, it shows it plug it in. So I guess for initial setup, you just got to plug it in. So let's go ahead and open up this other and just the power brick in here. Let me unwrap this in case it gets hot so it can breathe. Manufacture date on the power supply is October 2020. So brand spanking new. Okay, plug that in. And then it charges through the USB-C connector. Okay, we had a blinking light on the power button. It blinked twice. And let's try it now. There we go. We got some lights on the keyboard. So that's actually pretty cool. I saw that it had a cap lock light, which is something my Flex 3 doesn't have, which can annoy you every once in a while if you're not used to not having that light. And another thing about me is I'm really bad at not using shift. You can't see it. It says Lenovo. Let's see. It's too. There we go. I guess I've got to go ahead and get my cover for the camera. So let's see, English, yes, and United States, and it has the typical nub that U.S. And now it has left and right. Skip. It has left and right, and then also the touchpad. Oh, they want to connect to the internet right away. Okay, I'm just going to skip internet for now because I had to get into Windows to get the MAC address because I MAC filter my internet. And I could disable the MAC filter, connect it, and then get the MAC address, but I'll just wait. So I'll say I don't have internet. Microsoft account. You see, I don't like this whole idea of having accounts for everything. Windows 10 license agreement. Do I have a choice? Accept. Who's going to use this PC? Okay, yeah, I guess I'll use the fingerprint scanner. Repeatedly lift and reset your finger on the sensor till it's complete. Try another angle. Set up a pin. So, man, you got to set up all this stuff. Online speech recognition. Use your voice for dictation to talk to. Nope. Inking and typing. Send. Nope. No, I don't want a tailored experience. No, I don't want an advertising ID. No. Not now. Now the viewing angle of the screen, it's not, 180. Definitely when I have a high angle, I see a lot of backlight, but the viewing angle is pretty good. And we are in. And the dreaded Microsoft Edge. So first thing I'm going to do, install Mozilla Firefox. Getting started. Next. Done. You are not connected. So let's see. Let's go and browse through the computer real quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just browse through the computer real quick to see what comes pre-installed, to see if it's loaded down with a whole bunch of junk. Right off the bat, it doesn't look like it's loaded down with a whole bunch of junk because the only thing on the desktop is Microsoft Edge. So let's see. Oh. Let's see, does it do... Oh yeah, it's a multi-touch, so if I do 2 fingers, it scrolls. Okay, so... no real junk there. No real junk there. Microsoft Solitaire, which is normal. It has Office. Xbox Game Bar. So I'm actually very impressed. It's not I'm very impressed. It's not loaded down with junk, which that's one of my pet peeves when you get like Dell or HP. Let's go to settings. Let's take a look at system settings. Make sure I got what I paid for. Let's see. i7 8665U 1.9. Yep. Installed RAM 16 gigabytes. Yep. 439 gigabytes free of 475 gigabytes. So that seems like 475. That seems pretty low for advertising 512. But I'll take it. But so far, the build quality, first impression of this computer is great. I mean, it's a ThinkPad. You know, what more do you want? So I thought that this would make an interesting unboxing. Let me know down in the comments what you think. If you think that this was a good deal for the money. Oh, before we go away, let's take a look at the sleeve. So there's the sleeve, and it's exactly what it seems like. It's a laptop sleeve. It says ThinkPad on it. Seems like it's good build quality. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. If you thought that this was a good purchase, or maybe you can let me know if you thought there was any other better Black Friday deals or what have you. Thanks for watching.